Hi loves, welcome to another sewing tutorial on olives, and my name is Olivia. In this video I'll share with you how to make this exaggerated kind of sleeve, so please keep on watching. I'll be making use of chiffon for this project, and the wideness of the material is about 3 yards. One easy way of making this sleeve is by cutting the fabric straight with your desired length of sleeve, and then also the amount of fullness to use around the shoulder. Now I have this material folded into 4. So we are going to fold the material like this. So make sure the apex is not like pointed, just like maybe you want to make a flare, so this is what we have, and it will help us have a flow in the sleeve and not just have a very straight sleeve. Okay, you end up having 2 for each sleeve. Okay, so that means you are going to join each of them to have one full sleeve. I hope that makes sense, and if you are using this method, the length of the sleeve will be limited, okay, because you only have a very long sleeve as much as you want, unless you are going for a short sleeve. All right, now if you want your sleeve to be very long, you might want to just fold the material into 2 and then fold it again, just like we did first, as I am doing. So this way you are going to have a very long sleeve, just that the flow will be limited. Now take note that we aren't cutting this sleeve in the form of flare. If we are cutting it in the form of flare, the apex would have been very pointed. Okay, now this top part of the sleeve is not pointed, but still we want a flow. That is why we followed the way of folding a flare. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, we'll measure from the shoulder of the armhole like this is the front part, and I'm going to use 4.5. We will be gathering the top part of this sleeve, so while attaching the sleeve to the armhole, it will stop at 4.5. okay, you might want to use the same measurement for the back or less than that. I'll place the tape this way and measure 12 inches. That's enough for the sleeve for me, so I'm just going to mark it like this. As you know, we'll be gathering the top part of the sleeve, so if you want more gathers, your width should be more than mine. So this straight line we've made will be our guideline, and so we are going to measure the length of our sleeve. So you add half an inch, that's for the top, and then you add extra 1 inch as well to hem the lower part. Okay, so that'll be 1.5 plus your desired length. Okay, so I'll just mark this across, and afterwards I'll cut out. So this is what we have for the 2 sleeves. At least we have been able to achieve a flow. The next thing is to gather the top part, hem the lower part and the 2 sides. After knitting, I'll run gathering stitches along the top. After all done, this is what we have. So these are the gathering stitches. I'll pick each of the threads from the bobbin and I'll begin to pull. Afterwards, measure how you want the width of the sleeve to be, and then if you have less than that, you release the gathers to have up to what you want. Okay, after being satisfied with the width, tie both ends. I made mention that I want the front depth to be 4.5, so I'm going to measure and pin that 4.5, and I'm just literally going to start one end of the sleeve from that 4.5 on the front, and then the excess will go to the back. And in case you have the same depth for the front as the back, just find the midpoint of the sleeve and then the shoulder, pin them together and pin both sides as well. Okay, the armhole of this dress has been knitting, that is why the sleeve has been placed beneath the armhole. Okay, so I'm just going to pin, and afterwards I'll top stitch right on the edge of the armhole. If you don't want to knit in the armhole like I did, you can knit in it the same way you knit in the sleeve, and then you join them with 1/2 inch. The extra allowance you have around the armhole, you hem it in by stitching. Okay, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.